Slippy Sodor. It was winter on the island of Sodor. It was icy as well. But the engines didn't care, because the Christmas holiday was coming. They were all very busy and very excited. One morning the Fat Controller came to the sheds. "Knapford Station is to be decorated for the Christmas holiday," he said. "There are lots of decorators and bunting waiting at Crosby." Thomas was excited. He hoped he would be able to collect the decorations. But the Fat Controller chose Percy. "Remember to be very careful, all of you," added the Fat Controller. "The tracks are very icy." And the engine set off for work. Thomas was at Knapford with Annie and Clarabelle, but he was very sad because he was not helping with the preparation. Then Percy arrived, looking very tired.
"The water tower all frozen,"
Popped Percy.
"and I don't have enough water to get back for the next loads of decorations."
Then Thomas had an idea. "I've got plenty of water," he said. "I can collect the next decorations from Crosby." Percy wasn't so sure. "Don't worry," added Thomas. "I am the most careful engine of all." And he puffed away. Thomas was happy to be helping with the preparation after all. Thomas arrived at Crosby to collect the decoration. He couldn't wait to start his journey. Then Vanilla arrived.
"Hello, Thomas. The tracks in Knapford are very icy. I can help you if you like."
"No, thank you, Vanilla," puffed Thomas. "I could do it on my own. I'll soon be at Knapford before the Fat Controller finishes tea." Thomas puffed carefully away. Vanilla wasn't sure. She was very worried. Thomas came to the top of the hill. Derek was there. "Boko hasn't gritted the tracks at the bottom of the hill yet, Thomas," he said. "You must wait until he is done." But Thomas didn't want to wait. He wanted to prove he was the most careful engine of all. "I'm sure I could be careful on this hill," he thought. So he puffed slowly down the hill. But the trucks were heavy, and they pushed Thomas down too fast. "Oh!" cried Thomas. Luckily, he stopped just at the bottom of the hill. Phew! That was fun, but rather dangerous. Thomas chuffed along slowly. But then he saw Donald and Douglas clearing the snowdrift. "Sorry, Thomas," wheezed Donald. "You must wait until we clear the tracks." Thomas was cross. He didn't want to wait. He wanted to get the decorations to Knapford on time. At last the tracks was clear, and Thomas was on his way again. "Now I'm really late," he wished, as he moved towards Knapford. But he had completely forgotten about going slowly. As Thomas approached Knapford, he suddenly realized that he was coming in too fast. When he tried to slow down, he couldn't. His wheels were skidding on the icy track. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas.
"Look out, Thomas!"
tooted Percy, but it was too late. Decorations were everywhere, and a bauble fell off the station roof and smashed to the ground. The fat controller was very cross. Thomas, look at this mess. You have not been careful at all, and now the decorations are damaged, and some of them are broken. Thomas felt terrible. He hadn't been the most careful engine of all. He had been a wrecking and silly engine. He should have asked Vanilla for help. He should have waited for the tracks to be gritted, and he shouldn't have gone too fast on the icy tracks. "I'm sorry, sir," he said sadly. "Luckily, there are some more decorators waiting at Crossburn," said the Fat Controller. "I am giving you another chance, Thomas, but only if you puff slowly and carefully." "Yes, sir," wished Thomas, "and I will ask Vanilla to help me." Vanilla was happy to help Thomas. They collected more trucks of decorations and set off for Knapford. On the way, they had to wait until the tracks were gritted, and when they did, they puffed slowly and carefully without slipping. And they arrived at Knapford safe as engines. The Fat Controller was very pleased. "Well done, Thomas. You have proved yourself a really careful and useful engine," he boomed. "And well done, Vanilla, for helping Thomas."
"Thank you, sir,"
said Vanilla. That night, the engines gathered at Knapford. There were lights and decorations all over the station, and there's even a Christmas tree next to it. Thomas and Vanilla were very happy. "Thank you for helping me, Vanilla," said Thomas. "That's all right, Thomas," smiled Vanilla. "Sometimes in winter time, engines must work together to stay safe." Thomas had to agree. "Happy Christmas, Vanilla,"